new fallout from that combative 5-hour hearing with Attorney General Pam Bondi on Capitol Hill. Pressed by lawmakers on both sides about the investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
You're a lawyer, not even a lawyer.
In her opening statement, Bondi addressing the survivors of Epstein's abuse.
I am deeply sorry for what any victim has been through, especially as a result of that monster.
Some of those victims seated just a few rows behind Bondi, but she did not address them.
Please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice. Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand.
Bondi asked if she would apologize to the women for the DOJ's initial failure to redact all victims' names from the documents released.
It is about you taking responsibility for your Department of Justice and the harm that it has done to the survivors who are standing right behind you and are waiting for you to turn to them and apologize.
The Attorney General defiant.
Witnesses interrupted.
I'm not going to get in the gutter with this woman.
Stop the
She's
time
doing theatrics.
As Bondi faced questions from Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, photographers capturing this image. Bondi holding what appears to be a list of what Jayapal searched in the Epstein Files when she viewed the unredacted documents at the Department of Justice. This morning, Jayapal accusing Bondi of spying on her, saying it is totally inappropriate and against the separation of powers for the DOJ to surveil us as we search the Epstein Files. During the hearing, Republican Congressman Thomas Massey, who co-sponsored the bill that led to the release of the files, asking Bondi why certain names of powerful men were initially redacted.
Within 40 minutes, Wexner's name was added back.
Within 40 minutes of me catching you red-handed.
There was one redaction out of
he's
over
listed as a co-conspirator.
4,700, and we invited you in.
Gentlemen,
This guy has Trump derangement syndrome. He needs to get, you're a failed politician.
Democrats pressing about President Trump's Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, who, after insisting he had nothing to do with Epstein, testified that he had visited Epstein's private island with his family well after Epstein was convicted of sex crimes.
Has the Justice Department asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Epstein?
Excuse me. Secretary Lutnick has addressed those ties himself.
I'm asking you, has the Justice Department specifically asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein?
He has addressed those ties himself.
The Congresswoman demanding to know answers.
The American people have a right to know the answers to this. These are senior officials in the Trump administration. This is not a game, Secretary.
I'm Attorney General.
My apologies, I couldn't tell.
So quite feisty there, and lawmakers also asking why Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell was moved to a low-security prison after speaking with the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who once served as the president's personal lawyer. Now, Bondi, as the Attorney General, said that she did not know why. She says she hopes that Maxwell dies in prison, but Maxwell has made it absolutely clear she wants clemency, and President Trump has not ruled that out. Michael?
Yeah, so many questions that you're completely unanswered there, Rachel. Thank you so much for that.